When we want to know the ways how to destroy our Venus, let's start from thinking what is actually Venus is about. Venus is about comfort and pleasure. Venus is about all the pleasurable sensations and all the pleasurable feelings we can experience. From just simple things we do everyday life, like from the t-shirt we choose because we want to look better, like the way it feels in this specific clothes, from the places in the plane when we want to sit next to the window so we can enjoy the view, to the partner when we are choosing someone who kind of attracts our inner Mars, so it wants to hunt this pleasure from someone else. So Venus energy is everywhere when you feel something good for your sensations. And when we want to destroy this wonderful energy, we should do everything what is opposite to this. So let's start here. The worst thing we can do to destroy Venus, as it's connected to our relationships and sexual life, we can cheat and we can also steal partners from another people. So it's obvious thing that when we are hurting another woman, so the pain from that woman, this is what kind of karma it can come to you back. So it's like investing in your own future pain from the Venus energy. Another thing which is connected to Venus, it's everything what is tidy and clean. So go dirty, do not wash your nails, your hair, your apartment, your genitals, smell bad. This is like perfect bad Venus vibe, because nobody wants to stand next to such person, or nobody wants to hug such person, nobody wants to interact with such person. Another thing which is connected to Venus energy is ability to appreciate things, the gratitude. So when we are being very critical to self and to others, when we are focusing on the negative side of the life, we are actually hurting our own Venus, because this is the moments we are not kind of being grateful and appreciative for the things we have, for the life we have, and we are focusing on the bad side, and so we keep getting more of bad stuff because this is what our attention kind of focused at. So the pleasure we can get to enjoy life in future is hidden in appreciating what we already have. Because when we are not appreciating and when we are criticizing what we have, and we're always in this mood of like looking for something what we can say, oh, this is not okay, that is not okay, like that is great, but you know, all of those kind of reaction when you always look for something bad. So this kind of vibration attracts life which is worse than you already have. Another thing which is important to remember, to not be jealous and to not be envious to another people to what they have, because it's a vibration of I'm not deserving to have. It's like I'm not worthy of having something. And worthiness is connected to Taurus energy. And Taurus and Libra belongs to Venus. So by poisoning Taurus and Libra energies, we actually hurt our Venus and the placement where Venus sits and the houses which belongs to Venus. So obviously, when we are not feeling that we are worthy of something, this gives us the feeling that we don't believe that we deserve, so we don't like that another person allows themselves to deserve what they want. So this is how this envious feeling comes up. And when we start to allow something to self, what we really want, we actually can see that if the person is having or doing or achieving something what we really like and feel envious to that, those are the keys for us to look for this in our life, like to go in that direction. If you like that someone is being on some profession and you feel, oh, I would do that as well, I would do better, you know, all of these type of things, those are actually the keys for you to go maybe to pass some courses or start reading books in that direction, or try to find the job or kind of at least part-time job, like helping someone who is already doing something like this, like to touch these energies. And when you start doing it, you will see that you stop being jealous and hating all of those people who allow themselves to live this way, because you already also allowing yourself. So you kind of become more kind and less bitchy when you are actually living your life. And another bad sin which is really poisons our Venus is doing black magic, because it's like sending curses, wishing someone something really bad. So it's like whatever energy you're really experiencing and trying to direct in somebody's life, it's actually the sin you are also diving into. So you're also being in this mode. For example, somebody cheated on you and you hate those person who stole your partner. So when you hate those person and wish everything bad to that person and really thinking about like wanting that to happen, you are poisoning your vibration and your energy with such frequencies. And this is how you can attract another very, very low vibrational people. And this is kind of things you don't want to experience. So it's like when you go down to very, very, very dark feelings to someone else, try to convert these feelings into growth. This pain can be actually the gas for you uplifting your own vibration instead of hurting someone else, because by hurting others we hurt ourselves as well. Another thing which is poisons your Venus is when you stop doing what you really like. Because when you stop doing what you really want and enjoy and start focusing on what is the right thing to do, or what is written in the books which says that those are useless, you have to do this and that, you have to serve humanity, you have to do everything for another people, all of those things. And like, for example, when you go play something with your friends, you have this feeling inside, you kind of wasting your time, you could have been doing something more useful for life or for self. But actually, these are the moments you're hurting your Venus, because you have to allow yourself to enjoy life. Because enjoying life, it's one of the aspects of our human life experience. Because when we know how to enjoy life, when our Venus energy flows really easy, we are great at navigating also in different activities and also at work, like what exactly we want to do, like which direction we really want. Does this person, this is really what I like, or it's a thing which I wrote in my head, that's what kind of person I want to have and this is it, and I'm like, I'm not sure that it kind of works or not. So it's not, all of this kind of uncertainty happens because we lose the connection to our Venus energy. We lose the connection of knowing what is actually really what we like or love or want. And when we allow ourselves to try different things, like to smell it, to feel it, to enjoy it, to experience it, we know exactly what doesn't work for us. Because when we do not try, we do not know if we like it or not. I'm not telling you that you have to taste everything in life, and especially drugs or something, but I'm trying to say that to have this feeling of kind of, I know this is what I really want, or this is a job I really want, this is a person I really feel like so this kind of clear feeling goes from allowing yourself to follow the path which you like in different other activities. So you learn, your sensations learn how it feels when it's good, when it's not good, and how it feels when you are worthy of something or not. So it's like you can feel the difference. For example, when you see in relationships with anyone that person is treating you the way you feel not kind of worthy, so you would identify it. Not after relationship goes on and finished and you are all in pain, because you were not seeing a lot of red flags before that, because sensations were actually saying to you, but you were not attentive to them because you were not using them before to choose what is actually your life, what you like, what you love to do, what's your activities. So by choosing what is our own favorite things, we learn how to use our sensations, and we used to know how to feel worthy, and we used to allow ourselves to enjoy, so we feel that we deserve this joy in different things. It's like when we grow in our prosperity, we also allow ourselves to grow, because we used to allow ourselves to feel good in this way, because it feels comfortable, it feels easy. When you have money, you have ability to enjoy a lot of things in life. Also, Venus energy is about financial prosperity. Those, you don't need it. only spiritual growth. This is the most important. Forget about money. Loving money is not your story. You don't have to love it, you don't have to appreciate it. Money only for bad guys. Those are great sin to poison your Venus energy. So by allowing yourself enjoy life and not poisoning it anyhow, you are actually helping your Venus to grow. And by the position in the chart, of course, you can see what kind of things you enjoy and through which lens you understand Venus energies. Which lens? It's a sign when it sits, because sign gives flavor, and the house sits which area is like the most place through which you enjoy life, how you understand pleasure. Okay, if you want to know more about specifically your Venus, contact me and you can have your own private consultation. And have a nice evening, day, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.